Hi, my name is Dan Weber. I'm a student at Gateway Technical College Culinary Arts program in Racine. Today, I'm going to show you how to make pepperoni pizza. So before, we covered how to make a dough and how to make a sauce. So let's take it and put it all together. To start, you're going to put your oven 500 degrees. If you've got a pizza stone, let's get a pizza stone. Otherwise, you can use what I'm going to use, and it's just a half cookie sheet. So to start, we're going to take a little bit of oil and a brush, and we're just going to paint oil onto our cookie sheet. This is going to help our crust from not sticking. So now that we got it nice and oiled up, and it's okay to be generous with the oil, I won't tell anybody, we're going to set that off to the side. Next, we're going to take our beautiful, nice, glossy looking pizza crust, throw a little flour on our table, and we're going to slowly start to work it out by our hands. I'm eventually going to bring a rolling pin in here, but we'll start here. Now, as far as thickness goes, if you like it real thin, get it real thin. If you like it a little hand-tossed, leave it hand-tossed. And it's okay to be generous with the flour, because eventually you'll just dust it all off. Generic rolling pin, go ahead and start long ways, applying pressure, not too much because you don't want to rip it. Take it over, throw a little bit more flour on, roll it out. And just keep flipping it over and rotating it. If you need to throw a little bit more flour on, throw a little bit more flour on. And we're just going to get it nice and thin. Shape doesn't really matter. If you want it square, make it square. You want it ovule, make it ovule. Other than that, it's your pizza, your creation. So we're going to get there. If you want to, you can pull it up. Granted, this is going to make a little bit more of a mess, but you're going to do that. If you're getting real fancy, throw it up. Whatever you want. So I'm going to leave mine a little bit more thicker. I like a thick crust, so we're going to go that. Take it, we're going to fluff it off a little bit. Take your sheet pan. Take your crust, lay it in there. Go ahead and stretch it out however you want to do it, so it's nice set up on there. Next, we're going to take our sauce. Again, this all depends on how much sauce you like, how much you don't, but I'm going to put a little extra on for me. Spread it out. If you want to leave yourself a crust, leave yourself a crust. If you want to put it all the way to the edges, put it all the way to the edges. Boom, just like that. Nice, beautiful sauce pizza. I got my shredded cheese. You can pick that up anywhere, any store, whatever flavors you want. Mozzarella, cheddar, pepper jack for a little bit of spice. I'm just going to put down a nice thin layer because we're just going to use it to hold our pepperoni in place. So we'll get that there. Press it down a little bit. Beautiful. I'm going to take my pepperoni now. We're going to lay that down here. As far as cheese goes, just a nice thin layer. Nothing too crazy, nothing too over the top. Toppings, load them up, leave them thin. It's all on personal desire. So real quick, we're going to lay our pepperoni down. If you want to put vegetables down, make sure you put more cheese down underneath. That way the vegetables, as they bake, they're going to release some moisture. You don't want that to soften your crust. So put those on top of your cheese. As far as meats go, on top, underneath, whatever you want to do. All right, I think I got enough pepperoni on there for anybody. Take a little bit more cheese, sprinkle it on top. That's just because it's going to look really nice after it's done baking. And there we go. We got a beautiful pepperoni pizza. We're going to go throw this in the oven. Probably 8-12 minutes, depending on how you want your crust done. A little bit thicker of a crust, going to need a little bit more time. The thinner your crust, the quicker it's going to crisp up. So let's go ahead and go throw this in the oven. 8-12 minutes, and we're going to be rip-roaring ready to go. So it's been about 10 minutes. Here's our finished product. For more information on our culinary arts program, please go to gtc.edu/culinary arts. Enjoy.